Okay. Sorry. We are here. It is time. Let me just make sure my stream settings are good. Gotta check my microphone. Gotta turn the music down a little. Okay. That seems good. Oh my god, my camera's not on. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay. Set this there. Lower this. Hey, don't blame me, blame OBS, man. They make me have to reset my camera settings every time. Okay. Camera's good to go. Let's see if it actually works. Swap over. Okay. I think we're good. Yo! What's up, guys? What's up? The strat is always to show up at least 20 minutes after the announced stream. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Let me see if I can get this chat working. Because you guys know how it can be. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. Okay, I was worried for a second. It looks like it's working this time. Even though the poll's blocking the most of it. What's up, guys? Welcome to part 65 of our FGO livestream series here. And of course, we will be continuing some more Babylonia as per usual. But before we do, I do want to at least look at the welfare units. I don't know if I'm going to get any. We'll have to see how I'm feeling about them. But I want to at least look and see what they can do. Because the last one was where we got Jalter, right? And she's been an absolute godsend. But I'm sure not all of the welfare units are at that level. So we'll have to see. I remember you wanting to know more about the Camelot timeline and Roundtable Nights. The Garden of Avalon drama CD answers those questions. Is that like, do I find that on YouTube? Or do I have to look it up online? How did you like Babylonia in the game compared to the anime adaptation so far? I'm not gonna lie, I miss Ishtar's voice, dude. I miss Ishtar's voice. It was fun hearing whenever she'd get like flustered and get into her like tsundere mode. So not having that in the game kind of sucks. I feel like the voice actor or voice actress just did Ishtar and Rin so much justice with like making them likable characters. So not having that sucks, man. It sucks. But the dialogue's still great. Still love the character. You can find the drama CD on YouTube. Alright, perfect. Also, read Camelot 0 for background on what happened before we got to Singularity 6. Camelot 0, okay. Let me put those in my notes. My handy dandy notes. Okay. So... Also, apologies for the plane in the background. You know how it is. It's that time of the day. Okay, so Camelot 0, and then is it Camelot? It's Avalon drama CD. Garden of Avalon drama CD. Now, is the Garden of Avalon drama CD, is that like Fate related, or is that more so just like actual Arthurian legend lore? She voices all three of Rin's variations. Would you be interested in adding my Max Grailed Sieg? Sure. Oh, like adding you to my friends list? Yeah, I don't mind. I should have at least one slot open. Now, we haven't done a purge in a while. We haven't done a purge in quite a little while. So there might be some people there that don't belong. Okay, as soon as the game starts, I'll change the music. But for now, this is all we have. The drama CD is a piece of Fate media. It's Fate related. Okay. Not sure if YouTube will allow me to post the link to the novel Here Goes Nothing. Yeah, I have links banned on YouTube just because when I first started YouTube, and I'm sure if I took it off now, it'd still happen. There's a lot of like bot accounts that like spam scam links and phishing links. So I have them banned on YouTube. But if you want to send it on Discord, I can pin it there. Here you go. Alright, as soon as I get the game open, I'll add you. There's also the Camelot pamphlet that is on Discord. You saved it a long time ago. Let's see if I can find it. Pamphlet. Saved it a long time ago. Okay, we can switch to audio now. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, another plane. Right on cue. Is this it? Yo, oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Got you. It is based on the Garden of Avalon mini novel that Nasu himself has written. Okay, so let's swap over to the game. And then let me... is it... Oh, we gotta full screen it. Okay, there we go. Alright. Boom. So let's check out these units, because I know who they are, but I don't know what they do. So let's see what they do, and if any of them are worth buying. Also, I want to check and see if I'm missing NPs on any of the other characters I have. So I'm missing some on her. And I'm missing these Ascension materials. And Nobunaga. But we have so many archers, like it's not even funny. Okay. So I think it looks like we have Sieg here, who's a caster. We have Chloe here, who's an archer. Gotta love archers, man. I swear, archers have to be, like, when it comes to 4 and 5-star units, I think I have a ton of archers compared to the other classes for sure. And then we have Iris Veil, Holy Grail here. Okay, so we can... Oh, I almost forgot. Let me make sure to add Testicle. God, that name. Okay. Let's just copy and paste it from chat. Perfect. Alright, now just for fun, let's see if there are any people that haven't logged in a while. Because I know a lot of you guys have been very good at like logging in every day, but we haven't had like a big event lately since the summer event. So let's see if there's anyone that hasn't logged in a few days. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Okay. 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. So Yellow hasn't been on in 5 days. Gumshoe hasn't been on in 7. Monica hasn't been on in 26. AI CloudyCrow 35 days. And Moby 35 days. Now I gotta keep Moby just because he's been like a member of the community even before I started doing Fate content. I logged in last night Yo, Rio, what's up? What's up? No, we're not purging right now. We're not purging right now. I'm just curious, just looking through to see, you know, everyone's login activity. But Monica, now to be fair, I actually I don't know. I'm sure Monica's been in the streams, right? Every once in a while? Maybe? I don't know. In my brain, I feel like Monica is just always here, but maybe Monica hasn't been here for a little while. I don't see them in the Discord, but then again, there's like a ton of messages in the Discord, so I don't even know. Get rid of AI, that bum. AI CloudyCrow is an important member of the chat. Oh my gosh. Monica got upset that she didn't... Oh! So, I think I do remember hearing about that. About Monica being upset that she didn't get Ash. He said he takes longer breaks and he hasn't been here. That's perfectly understandable. I'm the same way when it comes to Nikke. When it comes to Nikke, I've been playing for so long. Like, my account is absolutely stacked. I've played that game so much, but, you know, every once in a while, it's just like, alright, you know, that daily grind of just, you know, logging in, doing your dailies, and logging off. You know, it's getting a little bit tedious. Take a few weeks off, maybe a month or two off, and then come back. Perfectly understandable. Monica ran off to Uma's. You know what? Can't even blame him. Can't even blame him. Joao Marquez, welcome to the stream, my friend. AI CloudyCrow hasn't shown up in stream for a while. It has been a while, actually. It has been a while, so... AI CloudyCrow, you might be on the chopping block. I don't know. But we'll wait. We'll wait until the purge. So, you know what? Let me just do it right now. Not the purge, but let me create the room right now. And then Friday, we can... Ooh. Okay, so if I were to open the check-in right now... Do you think I should have it be a week and then we do the purge like usual? Or should I do it right now and then we do the purge Friday? Because that only leaves 2 days. That only leaves 2 days. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of brutal. Let's see. So... It's so funny. I haven't done a check-in in forever, and there's always people that just pop into the June check-in, and they're like, hey, still here. And I'm like, don't worry, there's not a check-in this month. But I think it's about time we brought it back. Okay. So, create a new thread. This will be August 2025 friends list check in. Okay, and now let's see what you guys said about the wait. No point in purging during dead periods. That is a really good point. And plus, we have like 16 open friend slots, so it's not like we're stacked at the moment and like there's a ton of people that want to be added. So yeah, we could... When's the next like big event though? When do you think we're gonna get the next big event? Know that feeling of Archer? Got so many 5-star and golden archers, felt like Rin. Cause I didn't get a golden saber till I was a welfare. Oh man. Yep. Like Rin from Stay Night. Next event is in September. That's not bad. That's not bad. You never continued the account reviews. Now that you've played for a while, maybe they can go really fast. True. I think the main reason I haven't done the account reviews is because I really wanted to focus on story. And I know that a Babylonia is going to be a long haul for sure. But, you know what? I think I might bring that back too. So, phew. That's a good point. No use in doing a purge. You know what? It's the end of the month. So what I'll do is I will open the September friends list check-in, and then let me check my calendar. So we'll do it the 5th. That's what we'll do. We'll set it for September 5th. That's when we'll do the purge. So there's going to be 2 streams between now and then. And, oh wait, that's a Friday, not a Tuesday. Oops. Okay. Friday, September 5th. I put Septem. Septem 2025. Can I, oh man, can I even change this name? Let me see. Edit thread. Okay, September 2025. Okay, so if you have never done a friends list check-in, make sure to head on over to the Discord. The link to that will be in the description if you're not in the Discord already. And then all you have to do is go to the mobile chat room and then click on the threads in the top right corner. There you will see September 2025 friends list check-in, and all you have to do there is just put your in-game name so that I know not to remove you when we do the purge. If you do not have your name in this room when I do the purge, then you're gone. You're terminated. Now, if you would like to be added to the friends list and you haven't been added already, then maybe I should make a room for that too. Let's see. So this will be FGO. Wait, let me go to create. FGO friend request. Yeah, FGO friend request. What is it called? User IDs? Yeah. Your UID. Okay. Okay. Boom. So now there's also a friend request room. If you'd like to be added as a friend, you can just send your codes in there, and then I will add you. Do not, I repeat, do not copy my code and send me a request, because as you can see, there's already 20 people here that have not been added. And there's probably way more than that. I think 20 is just the cap. So make sure to send it on Discord. Make sure to get him declared guilty. I have, I have jury duty on the 9th of September. Dang. Best of luck, man. Hopefully it goes smoothly, because I hear jury duty can take quite a while. Check the roadmap. Do any of you guys have the roadmap on Discord? Let's see. Next pilgrimage update will arrive soon, right? The one with Shiki Ryogi. That's the one I want. Chloe is good. The other two kind of mediocre. I know. I really want to get Chloe. I mean, I don't know what they all do off the top of my head, but I do remember Chloe. She seems cool, and I remembered liking her when I used her, but the only problem is I have so many archers, man. It's not even funny. We have one. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 archers. Is that it for now? Oh wow, I never realized it was sorted by classes. Yeah, we have 9 archers. Many of them haven't even been leveled, really. So, I don't know. I might get her if she's like the best of the three after I like look at them and she's the one I like the most. I might get her just to get her. But I don't know. I feel like I'm at the point where I have enough archers to where even if I did get her, I have someone better that I could use. Like Zenobia, for example. Or even, I know Anna's really good. I just haven't really had the time to level her. Chloe is single target arts archer. Okay. See, now that gets a little bit tricky. She is NP5 though, so maybe she could be a better alternative than her. Yeah, and she doesn't even have her NP upgrade. But I know I use her for single target. I think she's single target. Let me see. Yep, she's single target. And then we also have her who can swap to single target. But let's see what they can do first. By that logic, you can use Bakatoria for everything. Well, actually, I mean, you got a point. Bakatoria is kind of broken. But like, for example, if I'm going up against archers, right? I could just use Bakatoria, but I could also mix things up and use a Lancer, since Lancers have like 2 times effectiveness. And in those situations, I'd like to use non-berserkers. Really, I just use berserker if I don't want to think about a team comp, or if I don't have the kind of unit that I'm looking for the situation. Like, I know I'm missing a AoE saber, like a good AoE saber. I got a lot of good single targets, but I need a good AoE. So, like, for that, I'd probably just use her. You know? But anyways, enough yapping. Oh, yeah, you're right. Super Orion is a good single target. Well, then, dang! You know, there's not really a situation where I could imagine her being a better choice than Super Orion. Unless there's a gimmick that, like, nerfs normal attack damage. But, Noble Phantasm still does a lot? I don't know. But let's look at these units now, because I don't want to spend too long in this intro here. Orion sucks at farming there. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Orion does indeed suck at farming. Okay, so let's just pull up all 3 characters, and then we can look at them one by one. So Iris Veal, Chloe, and then we have Sieg. Okay, boom. So let's swap over. So first and foremost, we have Iris Veal here. So, triple arts. What else we got here? Goblet of Heaven. Increase your own healing power 3 turns. Increase your own NP gauge. Increase NP strength for all allies. That's interesting. Healing power plus 100%. So that's basically 2 times healing. 50% NP gauge for yourself. And 30% NP damage. Isn't that the same as Oberon? Doesn't Oberon also have a 30% NP strength skill? So this seems really interesting. Already liking the looks of this first move. Apply Invincible to self 1 turn. Increase own NP gain. Okay, yeah, so classic, well, most characters I think have like defense up and increased NP gain, but Invincible, that's just like that but better, because you don't take any damage and you get free NP gain when you get hit, which is cool. The only thing that make this better is if she had like a taunt in her kit. That would be sick. 30% NP rate up. And then recover HP for an ally. Okay. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. 6k HP if you have this buff up. Then you heal for 6k. The cooldown's 5 turns though. Interesting. Okay, and then let's look at her NP. Because if her NP heals as well, then you can probably like weave this skill with her Noble Phantasm to have more healing uptime. But let's see what it does. Restores HP for all allies. Apply Guts to all allies. That's pretty cool. So another... Oh, wait. Oh, snap. So it's only a 2k heal at level 1. And then as you increase the NP... Well, I guess we can get NP5 though, so never mind. We can get her NP5 pretty easy. So this is the same thing. Another 6k heal. I mean, that's pretty dang good. Especially because you can stack them both on the same turn. So let's say you have Guts on an ally. They get bursted down. When it's your turn again, they have like 100 HP. For a lot of people, this can be a full heal. If you use her NP and this skill right here while having this up, that's like a full heal for an ally. They're back in the game and they get another Guts. I could imagine some like boss battles where she'd go crazy. Am I wrong in thinking that? Sadly, I think Asclepius is better. Asclepius is better? No! I mean, what star rating is Asclepius? Is he 5-star, 4-star? Sounds good on paper, but in actual practice. Ooh. Alright, thanks for rubbing salt in the wound there, Penguin. Eerie is not good, unfortunately. Jekyll is still the worst, though. I don't know why you needed to fire that shot at him. Jekyll was just minding his own business. Oh, man. Iris Veil is hot. That's the one and only good thing about her. Take it or leave it. Dang, really? Only healing is simply not enough. And also pretty sure her gain is ass in purpose. I mean, I don't know. I'm still not at the point in Fate where I have any idea what NP gain, like how the numbers work. I'm not 100% sure yet, because here NP gain 0.42%, and then NP when attacked 3%, and then she has 30% NP gain up. Or 50%. No. 30%. What? NP strength, NP gauge. This is the NP gain. So 30% NP gain. So does this become 30.4? Like, I don't know how any of that stuff works. He's story locked. He's 3-star story locked. Dang. Outclassed by a 3-star. Better cost efficiency for team building too. No! Dang, man. She's got nothing on him. I kind of want to see what Asclepius does now, but I mean, I'm probably not getting him anytime soon, so whatever. We'll just move on to the next person. Interesting kit, like you said, on paper, but I guess in practice she's a lot worse than what I thought. Iris Veil is better because, unlike Asclepius, the story locked, I actually have her. I mean, yeah, that's also a pro in her favor. She's easier to get. Alright, so next we have Chloe. 2 quick, 2 arts. Now, really the only thing I remember about Chloe is the fact that she has the same skill that Moriarty has, where she's able to boost her quick arts and buster effectiveness. So let's see that more in detail. Apply evade and increase critical strength. Classic combo. Classic combo here. I feel like so many people have that. 36% though. Okay, okay. Next, art, quick, and buster effectiveness. 35% is not that bad. Hold on, these numbers are not that bad. At least I think. Because I know there's a lot of characters that have plus whatever effectiveness and it's only like 20% or 25%. So 35, I feel like that's pretty solid. Next, let's go to Kissing Freak. What the heck? Alright. Alright, we'll just take that. Increase own NP gauge, increase own C-star drop rate, increase buff success rate for Ilya von Eisburn allies. Oh, so technically we could combine her with the Summer Ilya too, right? That's interesting. Oh wait, didn't we actually have her during the event? I don't think it was it the summer event? I think it was the summer event. I'm pretty sure it was one of those stages where you have like a mandatory team you have to use, and they gave us Summer Ilya, they gave us this Chloe, and then they gave us Miyu. I think that's her name. So I'm pretty sure I remember using those two together before, and I'm not gonna lie, that battle was miserable. I hated that fight. Because I felt like nobody did damage. Miyu is an amazing support, but I feel like my DPSs just weren't DPS in there, man. I don't know if I was playing it wrong, but DPSs just weren't DPSing. Omni card effectiveness up is generally worse than a single effectiveness up, in my opinion. Avenger Chloe, not Archer. Okay, okay. Avenger Chloe, not Archer Chloe. Which one's better between the two? Okay, okay. So it was Summer Chloe that we were using. Wait, no. Are you sure? I think you could be right. Were we using Summer Chloe? Wow. Yeah, maybe you're right. I could have swore it was... I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't know why in that stage I remembered using this Chloe. But yeah, I'll take you guys' word for it. Maybe I'm just misremembering who we used. Okay. Apply Sure Hit for yourself. 1 turn. Deal significant damage to a single enemy. Decrease critical rate. Okay. Damage 1.5k. Overcharge. I don't like this, man. How useful is this? Or I guess how often is this skill useful? Decrease critical rate. How often is this skill useful in battles? Like maybe against bosses, specific bosses that have crit rate up, I can see it being good. But I feel like for me, crit rate bosses or crit rate enemies in general are few and far between. So whenever I see characters that have decreased critical rate, it kind of comes in one ear and goes right out the other. Because it's like, how often do I really need to take advantage of the critical rate down? But maybe it's something that'll be more common later on in the story. I never find those useful. Okay. Later on, enemies can crit really hard. Do you mean like regular enemies or bosses? Better question, how often do you overcharge? Good point. Good point. I overcharge a lot in farming. I overcharge a lot when farming. But you're right. I don't really use overcharge too often. Unless it's, yeah, like against a boss or something. Because most enemies don't really need overcharge to kill them. I just kill him, so I don't care. It's actually good, but only for content it's made for. Okay. It's useful for solo runs. You say that like all enemies can't crit you? I mean, not gonna lie, how often does that happen though? Like, what's the... I mean, knowing this game, every enemy probably has their own unique, like, crit chance. But, I don't know. I feel like I can't even think of a moment where I was playing during stream and I got hit and I was like, oh, he got me with a crit? Like, I feel like I've never said that before. I don't think I've ever freaked out about getting crit by an enemy before. It's very niche for sure. She was made for the Spriggan. Yeah, I do remember the Spriggan. We have the meme in the freaking in the starting, whatever it's called, the starting screen. How they just stack the crits. Every enemy has a 30% crit chance. Okay. You'll learn eventually. Maybe. Overall, she seems interesting. I wish she had a better overcharge effect. Or I won't say better. I'll say a more universal overcharge effect. Or like the classic, just like give her more damage with overcharge or something. That'd be nice. Especially since it's arts instead of being like a Buster NP. But I guess arts does help her loop more. So overall, I think she's cool. Not really a like must-have unit in my opinion though. Now we have Sieg. That plane is getting dangerously close. Trust me, bro. I'm right next to Area 51, man. They're just like planes constantly flying overhead. Super low, too. Okay. So Sieg. 2 arts, 2 buster, 1 quick. So increase own NP gain. Increase own max HP. Okay. So we running, what, a tanky build here? 30% NP rate. And then max HP 2k. His NP gain is already higher than Ilya's. Or Iris Veal's. So. Okay, he's got that. Increase own arts effect. For 1 turn? I swear, this better be a massive effectiveness boost. If it's only 1 turn. I mean, bro. Ilya boosts her arts, quick, and buster by 35%. This guy only boosts one of them for 1 turn by almost the same amount. And I think hers was 3 turns, wasn't it? Oh no, hers is 1 turn too. Okay. I mean, still though, that's like... Bro. What is this? This alone needs a rank up upgrade. Because I feel like this skill is just not enough. Apply special attack dragon to self. Now, quick question. A quick question for the people of the audience here. Would wyverns fall under the dragon category or no? Just curious, Man. Why are you just thinking of it by himself? You run him with supports because you run all of these people, well, not all of these people, but you run both of these people with supports. So like she has the same buff that he has, but she also beefs up these other categories. So that's why I'm comparing the two, because yeah, you do use him with other supports, but I'd probably use her with other supports as well. So the idea of including supports is just kind of, you know, null. Especially because she also has an arts NP. So if we're talking about, if your argument would be that Sieg with supports is a really good arts looper, then I'd imagine she's probably a pretty good arts looper as well. Maybe even better, because she can use... she can loop her art skills, and also if she has any other normal cards, those also get the effectiveness boost. If you get a full combo with her and you use this skill, That's probably gonna smack. But let's move on. Let's move on. Special attack dragon to self for 1 turn. Increase own NP gauge. Now, this is what I think is gonna make or break Sieg. The NP. The NP is going to make or break. Okay. I like this. And this. Okay. So critical strength up 12%. I think hers is only 8%. Yep, hers is only 8%. He has 12% critical strength. But I think she also has a crit modifier skill. Yeah. For 3 turns. And then arts effectiveness 6.5%. So if you add that on top of his skill here, then that's 42%. That is quite considerably more. 10% more than what she can do. So these are all going in his favor. But now the NP. Damage to all enemies. Decreased defense for all enemies. Activates first. Huge. This is huge. Activates first. Let's see how much it decreases by. So base is 20%. And then at level 5 overcharge is 40%. So 20% defense down. And then 750 damage to all enemies because we get a guaranteed NP5. 3 hit count. What's hers? 6 hit count? 6! Oh my gosh. Okay, so when it comes to looping... Ah, man. Sieg. I think the person I'm, like, comparing him the most to in my head is Da Vinci. Da Vinci, I'm comparing her to him because both of them are arts caster AoE. So when I compare those two, it feels like she's universally the better of the two. But defense down and the special attack dragon. It's just... Okay, wait. Let me see what you guys' answer to the Wyvern question was. Yes, they would. Okay, alright, Sieg's better. That's enough. Sieg's better. Because I was gonna say how often do you fight dragon enemies, but you do actually fight quite a few Wyverns. So, on like farming stages, I'd imagine Sieg is pretty cracked if you're going up against like riders. And if they are Wyverns, that could be really good. Yeah, I feel like Sieg's a bit more niche. I don't know. It's just so hard to judge casters because they have a negative damage modifier. So, I don't know, man. It's hard to really look at a caster and be like, oh yeah, they're gonna deal some big damage, unless, you know, they have a lot of buffing skills like Da Vinci does. But him, really, I think the best things he has going for him is his special attack dragon, the defense down. Those are really the two biggest things he brings to the table, in my opinion. And he can probably loop quite a bit with his NP gain, arts effectiveness, arts NP. But I don't know. He can loop a lot, but I'd imagine there won't be too many scenarios where his NP will kill in one go. I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Casters are weak to riders. He's useless. He's actually useless. That's a good point. He's actually useless. Well, not useless. That's so weird. What the heck? How much special attack does he get? Okay, hold on. That's pretty good. I didn't even look at this. But that is pretty good. 100%. So that's 2 times damage against dragon. Hold on. Can someone in chat Please tell me, what is the not very effective modifier in this game? What is the damage modifier of not very effective attacks? Someone please kindly tell me. It's mostly used for battery. Gosh, please. I am praying this is not what I think it is, but someone in chat, please tell me what the not very effective modifier is. Half? Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? So, you're telling me that this guy does half damage. Well, I won't say to dragons, because there might be some dragons that aren't riders, but wyverns are the most common dragons. And wyverns are riders, usually. So you're telling me he does half damage against the wyverns because they're riders, but then he does double damage because they're dragons, so it all ends up amounting to neutral damage. He just does neutral damage against wyverns, basically. Just put the fries in the bag, Sieg. That's what I'm saying, man. Neutral 0. Oh my gosh. Just use Gong? That's what I'm saying, bro. Why use Sieg? Are there any Sieg defenders in the chat? Why would I use Sieg? Net 0 buff. Yeah, meanwhile, if I use a Berserker, plus 50%. Oh my god, bro. This would be good if it was like 200%. And it'd be awesome because it's only one turn too. So imagine if they gave him like a one turn special attack dragon buff, but it's like a massive damage buff for one turn. And that would fit a Dragon Slayer too. His NP animation is cool. Fair. Sieg was our only looping option caster until we got going. Okay. So he's been power crept. Sieg will be NP5. True. Sieg would be NP5. 750%. Okay, so let's look at... He has 750%. Let me look at Da Vinci's. Oh my gosh. Let's look at Da Vinci's Noble Phantasm. So we actually have her at 1. So 600%. Okay, ignores defense up. Oh, okay, interesting. So she has ignore defense and he has decreased defense. Oh, but she increases her NP strength as well. So what's 30% of this? That's, what, 10% is 60 times 3? That's 180. So 780. So her NP naturally, if we're looking at just these numbers, not their actual stats, but the numbers on her NP already hits harder than Sieg's, even at NP 5. But she is 5-star, so one hit. Good point, Neo Acer. One hit. So looping off of this isn't gonna be as easy. But doesn't she have a massive battery too? She does have a pretty big battery. Yeah, Da Vinci won't loop like Sieg. That is a really good point. Interesting. So we've looked at the 3 characters here. We've shared our thoughts. Out of all of them, I'm not gonna lie, even though Iris Veal might be the worst, I think Sieg is the most disappointing to me, man. They need to give him a rank up, because that is one thing. I think both of these guys have rank ups. Yep, she has a rank up, and she has a rank up. Now they just gotta give one to my boy Sieg. Give him a rank up, make it for this, because I feel like this is the most like simple one note skill. So add something onto here that can give them a little spice. But yeah, I don't know about this. They gotta bump this up. Make it 300%. Make it 500%. This man is a dragon slayer. Alright? He is a dragon slayer. Give this man 500% dragon special attack for one turn. Just make him be able to nuke any dragon. Well, I mean, it's also AoE. So the base damage isn't even crazy. He'd probably struggle even, I mean, 500% is a lot, but like, if we're more reasonable and make it like 200% or 250%, that'd be good if you're going up against like waves of dragons. But if you're fighting a boss, it might just do like, you know, a good solid chunk to them. Just because the base damage is low, because it's AoE. So I feel like that wouldn't be it wouldn't be OP if they bumped this up. In my opinion. Pseudo Dragon Slayer. Oh, true. Yeah, he's not actually Siegfried. He's just borrowing his power. Cloudy doesn't loop with BG, so Sieg is a waste. I mean, to be fair, if I were to loop with anyone, it would not be Sieg. If I were to loop BG with anyone, it would not be Sieg. That's for dang sure. Because what the heck? Why would I use that? All those resources. A card, a CE, that powerful. Why would I use that on him? When I can give it to someone else. That's just universally better. I guarantee you there's even like AoE anti-dragon characters that are better than him. Ah, man, Sieg, what are we doing, brother? What are we doing? Alright, so out of all the characters we saw, I feel like Chloe's kind of a no-brainer for one that we should get. George can technically turn people into dragons, but I don't know why you do that with Sieg. Yeah. How about, what's the other Dragon Slayer guy's name? The guy with the glasses. I'm sure he's got some anti-dragon stuff, right? We have 830. Okay, now we gotta accept it. Oh, we got 30 more leaves. Alright, since I'm probably not gonna use her this stream, I won't waste time buying her NP upgrades and stuff right now. I'll probably do that off screen. And then there's, so we have Siegfried, Sigurd, and George. Those are the three. Sigurd is OP at dragon killing. Is he single target or AoE? He's single target. He has that yummy crits too. Aw, oh, man, you're speaking my language now. Okay, let's begin. Continue our journey into Babylonia. Let's look at the map here real quick. What we got going on? So this is... Huh. That's weird. Maybe the structures will pop up as we progress. But already I'm wondering, like, you know, where's Ketz's temple? And like, I don't know, it feels so barren. I get that, you know, the areas will pop up as we progress through the game, but I feel like there's not enough civilizations around. And then, okay, so the, what is it? The bell tower, the clock tower, whatever it is, where we first fight Enkidu. That's like around here somewhere, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, because there was like a huge body of water where the muck started encroaching on the land, so... Okay, anyways. Borrow my 112 Ishtar for canon story support. Let's do it. Hopefully I can find it, because you know how this game can be. Hopefully we can find it. Okay. Riders. Gray. Whoa. I feel like I don't see them too often. Cheeky assassin. Dang, we're actually getting some variety today. What the heck? Usually it's just nothing but Koyan. Koyan, maybe a couple Tezes. So Ginchan. Is your in-game name Ginchan too? Okay, let's first... You said you have a 112 Ishtar. Let's see if we can find them. Here's a 100 Ishtar. Oh, here's a 108 Ishtar. Yeah, need grails. Where's the Koyan wall from my meme? Times are changing, apparently. Times are changing. Dang! Okay, Pedro. A level 100 Chloe. $90, 100. 102. Dang, a lot of people like Ishtar here, I see. Cloudy doesn't believe in sorting by level. You're right, I've never actually done that before. Yeah, I don't think they're here. Dang, what the heck? A 112 Chloe, that's kind of fire. Use the 100 Chloe, it's probably canon. Probably canon. You know what, let's use her for the fun of it. She's new, let's see what she can do. Oh wait, whoa. Let's go to my story team. Okay, now we can mess around. So maybe run this. Where's our boy? Oh yeah, got this guy. Kinda, I completely forgot. I got this guy. I just did like a couple rolls on the Saber banner. I really wanted to get Saber because I feel like, you know, I have meta units, but I don't have a lot of the units from the anime that I love. Like, I really want to get Mordred. I feel like getting Artoria would be sick. The OG Artoria. Artoria Alter would be sick. So I just did a couple rolls on there and I ended up getting this dude. Assassin Emiya. He looks awesome. I love his art style. So I'll have to level him one of these days. Completing the Emiya family? True. I just need the... What's the other one? Is he Avenger? The one that has like the shaved head? I think he might be the only one I'm missing. Oh, and we need the Saber one. Forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah. What bond is he at? Bond 1 still. Okay. Huh. We could bring good old Locusta, just in case. Ooh, that could be fun. Seeing what Locusta with a Black Grail could do. But I don't know, we might not even get to that point. We might though. We'll see, we'll see. Shoot. Whatever. Okay. Emiya Alter, that's what it is. He's also an archer. Oh, okay. Well, that's that. I may have only pseudo-manifested, but I'm not going to lose to Tiamat's demonic beasts. Wow, you're strong. You're not going to get anything from me by stating the obvious, but I will repay you later if I can. Sorry to interrupt your conversation. Second and third waves are coming! Doctor, please give us data on the area. Just how many demonic beasts are there? Way too many. I'm seeing 60 right now, with more coming. This town has become their den. There's nowhere to run. You're completely surrounded. You're not going to get out of this unless you can fly. CloudyCrow, negotiate with that woman over there. She must be able to fly. Ask her to take you two out of... Don't make decisions on your own. Weren't you listening to me? This boat only holds one. To take those two, they would basically have to cling on to me. But didn't I tell you, in this world, touching me is a sin, punishable by death? I only fought because I wanted to. I didn't fight for you. Master, CloudyCrow, was it? If you're struggling against these demonic beasts, then repairing the course of humanity is but a dream for you. You should quietly return to this Chaldea place, and if you can't do that, well, why don't you just die? I have no intention of helping the weak. Dang. Miss Unknown has taken off. She has left the battlefield at an incredible speed. Dang, she really left us for dead. She's ruthless. I guess we're not going to get her help. It was worth a shot, though. Doctor? We'll talk later. Now just think about getting out of here. Focus your attacks on a single point. CloudyCrow, head east with MASH. There are fewer demonic beasts in that area. Roger that. We'll head for the castle ruins visible by the east. We're going to punch through this, Master. Interesting. Detroit, Emiya. Chloe is the only person you can count on in Babylonia. Did it freeze? Okay. I feel like that loading screen was super long. Okay. We got these guys. Okay, let's start with this. Alright. Stella. Okay, nice. Yo, XC, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. And, yeah. I don't know if you're watching the stream or if you're just watching a video, but I hope you're enjoying it. Why do you always waste the looping buff on Arash? What, this? I just give it to Arash to get him to 100%. Because I don't really have cards that can do that outside of Kaleidoscope, which I could use, but if I use Kaleidoscope, then I lose out on damage. So, instead, I use his NP skill and that. Plus, I'm not really, like, you know, I got other ways of looping. So for her, increase her NP gauge, C-star drop rate, increase Ilya buff. Dang, and we have no cards for her here. None. We might as well pop this. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like we might not even really get a chance. We could use her, but we can't really use her optimally. We can't really use her optimally. shoot. So this is the only NP battery she has, huh? Which means we won't have it for next wave. Okay, let's use this. This. Oh, that's only for one turn. Maybe save that. Because instead, what we might do is this. Dang, close. Not really, but I was hoping she'd do more there. This was a miscalculation on my team building here. I forgot, normally I bring another another unit that can help build charge, NP charge, but I brought Locusta for some reason. I don't know why. She was just screaming my name, but there wasn't really a logical reason to put her on the team. Next time when there's an Ishtar as story support, borrow mine instead. That's the problem, Ginshan. I tried. I just couldn't find yours in the list. I'll try to look whenever I can, but the forces of FGO are much stronger than me. I can only do so much. You know what? Let's try a full combo now that we have it here. Okay. Oh, we should have targeted the 50k one. Her animations are sick, though. I'm not gonna lie. Her animations are pretty fun to look at. Okay, so this is GG. Okay. Kadano Kyokai, the OP, and Guda Guda are the two that were causing issues. Oh, the song in Chloe's NP? I do remember you guys saying that Kadano Kyokai NPs had copyrighted music. The opening, yeah, I do remember my first live stream. I think I had to mute it when we were watching through. And I also do remember Guda Guda, because we were... And the worst thing is, I wasn't even playing the Guda Guda event. I, like, started up the game, and at the beginning, like, right after logging in, there's, like, a scene from the Guda Guda event that mandatorily plays in the beginning. And I, like, played through it, because I was like, oh, what's this? And then, boom, copyright claim. Fusha. The enemy reinforcements are endless. Without any anti-army noble phantasms, the enemies... You want numbers? That's good. Looks like I'll be able to help. You demi-servant, and you, master of Chaldea. Could you step back a bit? Yes, that's good. Now all I have to do... Okay, the game is upping their game. FGO is upping their game when it comes to the effects. They're getting a little more creative here. All I have to do is wipe the lot of them. Wipe the lot of them out all at once. Since there are only 100 or so of them, I won't have to wipe out the entire town. If you're the master of Chaldea, I'm sure you have your own anti-army noble phantasms, but you can use them next time. Yeah, surely. We definitely have those. We are just about to use it. The city may be in ruins, but humans once lived here. It'd be best to preserve it as long as possible, right? Alright, Kingu. Cloudy ain't using Shiki in the story. I'd love to, man. I really want to get Fujino. That's out of the two. I mean, no. If I'm being honest, I think... I don't know. Out of all of the Kara no Kyokai chapters, the last one, not 8, which was like the epilogue, but chapter 7, I think that chapter, Fujino's chapter, which I think was chapter 3, and the one with the apartments, I think that's what it was. Oh, it's been so long, I can't remember. But there was a guy with red hair there that I thought, that reminded me of Emiya. He was in one of those chapters. I think those 3 were my favorite. Chapter 7, Chapter 3, and I think Chapter 5 was the one with the apartments. I don't remember. So, I just really like Fujino because of what she did there. Here we go. Wait, is this you? Ginchan? Are you Har Emiya? Because this is a 120 Ishtar. But this could... Holy crap! NP5. 120 Ishtar. This is just gonna nuke everything. That's 5? Okay, cool. Looks like my memory's still there. Even if just a little bit. The game is upping their game. Masterful grammar there, Cloudy. Nah, I wish. Dang. Dang. Well, I'll save it. I'll save it then. Even though it is tempting, I'll save it and wait to see if yours does pop up. Hello? Okay. Nope, nope. Alright, maybe next time, maybe next time. Who the heck is this, though? Is this Kingu? So we got more riders. We have Locusto we can bring. No, no, no. I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time. Does he need that bonus damage, though? Does he need it? I don't know if he on his own... He should be okay. If I take away the NP he has now, and instead use my Mystic Code, the first one, that should be about similar damage numbers. Okay. And then for her, we can just use this, I guess. What's he at? Almost NP2, or almost Bond 2. Alright, let's go. Who is this Kingu? You're right. What am I talking about? This is, obviously Enkidu. Dear Lord, it's loud. I know, dude. Right over my freaking roof. It's so loud. Sorry for stealing the show, but it's best to keep the collateral damage to a minimum. I know this place is a ruin now, but people may want to come back one day, you know? It's an honor to meet you, Master of Chaldea. My name is Enkidu. I have waited in this age of gods for humans like you to arrive. I was given the task of connecting mankind with this world. Enkidu, did you just say Enkidu? Then you're the best help we could ever hope for. There's no individual stronger from that era, comparable even to that king. CloudyCrow, you can trust this person. Little did he know. Little did he know. Work together and get out of this predicament. But this is not a person, nor a servant either. More like a machine than anything, and yet like a human with a soul. Oh, that's right. As a demi-servant, you're able to figure out my true nature. You must have sensed and categorized me as a foreign element created by the gods. I apologize for frightening you. I should have waited longer before meeting you. Oh yeah, that is a good point. Holy crap, I thought what she was saying was referring to him not being the actual Enkidu, but Enkidu actually isn't a human or a servant. Wasn't Enkidu made from clay? Yeah, yeah. You can trust that clay, exactly. What is Melusine doing flying around Cloudy's house? Exactly, man. Ever since I got her from her banner, it's just been non-stop takeoff. Please forgive me for being so callous. Would you allow me to fight by your side? Oh, of course. I apologize for being insensitive myself, bro. And just the craziest thing is, however loud it is for you guys, it's even louder for me. The only difference is I have like kind of noise cancellation headphones, but even still I can hear it, bro. Imagine how bad it is when I'm recording. I literally, there's times where I'm recording where I just have to sit pause, just press pause, and then just sit here and wait for it to go. Because it gets so loud sometimes, man. This is like, what, the 4th one today? Oh, of course, I apologize for being insensitive myself. Master, your orders. Enkidu and I will defeat the enemy. It ain't gay if it's clay. Not him, it. You're right, you're right. It. Because Enkidu is Enkidu. Today is louder than usual. I mean, it's all the same for me, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard it so many times that, you know, it's all just noise to me. Okay. So... Okay, this is a little troubling. Crap. Okay. Well, no, there's only 3 in this one. Oh, no. This ruins everything. Because I know he won't be able to one-tap them. She might. Maybe I do just use this. Crap. We'll see how it plays out. Dang, will even this be enough? Well, if we combine them together, it will. I mean, we might not even need to combine them together, but I can't imagine next wave being weaker than this wave. So... shoot, man. Bummer. I guess. I mean, this'll kill. This'll kill. Surely it'll kill. Please kill. 60k is nothing. She's got this. Yeah, 60k is nothing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, we move to here. Boss Moo! Where's Sieg when you need him? Where the heck is Sieg when you need him, man? Boss Moo! Crap! If only we had a little more. Aw, man. I don't even know what Enkidu's skills are. I don't know if he has anything that can get him to 100, but... I feel like the smarter play would obviously be to go to her, but I wanna use him. It's not often we get to use Enkidu. Oh, brother, only 2 skills. Okay, Buster and randomly quicker arts for 1 turn. Decrease critical rate and remove evade. That's, you know what? That's actually pretty cool. The remove evade is actually really cool. Alright, we'll use the most broken skill in the game. Gosh, man. Oh, wait. Crap. I think we just trolled. We actually just trolled. No way. Because now if I use his NP, then Castoria is going to come back in, and she doesn't have any skills of. Oh, I'm an idiot. And she has no way of... Man, what the heck is this? Enkidu's NP is so good. All that for what? All of that for nothing. So now we just gotta eat this. So this gives us sea stars and stuff. We probably could have used that last turn, actually. Definitely would have been better there. Let's do this into these 2. Okay. We're doing some damage. Nice. Love this attack animation. One thing I do have to give FGL credit for, not only are they stepping up their animations, but they're also stepping up their models. Because this dragon model looks pretty freaking cool compared to the usual ones. Is this for himself? It is. I mean... Might as well. Dang, we didn't even really get to use him here. Whatever. Whatever. Them. Didn't get to use them. Dang, that did nothing. Okay. Hit him again. So close, bro. Are you freaking trolling me? Andy's about to NP. I've given up, bro. At this point, I've given up, man. It's like I want to try new stuff, but whenever I do, I end up screwing things up, and then I'm just like, man, why didn't I just bring Busters? Because I wanted to use Enkidu, because I thought it'd be fun. But then I realized I put him in the wrong order. And, oh snap, he lived. I thought that would have wiped everybody. Okay, alright. Well, almost. Almost. But, this is where things turn around. Because this is actually what I was planning this whole time. My trap Bro, are you kidding me? Are you actually trolling right now? I could have given this to her. I guess we can give this to her. And then this. See what it does. Okay. Didn't even get a chance to see that. C stars each turn. Increase NP gauge for a single ally. Wait, NP gain? Oh, each turn. Each turn. Okay, okay. I see, I see. And is this a battery? For himself. Interesting. Oh, snap. I mean, there's there's not even a point though. Wait, he increases critical strength with his NP, right? Attack? Increase defense? No. Whatever, whatever. Why am I thinking so much? I just need to go in and deal damage. Per chance. Basmu has been defeated. Bro, that wasn't even a hard battle. That wasn't even a hard battle. I just need to... I don't know. I feel like I should have put more thought into my team there. I just kind of threw units in there. He was so close. He did it. Time to write a book. Why? Like, why? Because I wanted to... I never really use... what's his name? Hans. I've never really used Hans. I just recently got all of his rank up, so I was like, oh, let me use him. And then I never really use Koyan offensively. And, you know, I had her here. So I was like, oh, maybe I can use her. But then at the end of the day, it's like, why even waste time doing these things when I have Melusine with full combo and nearly 100% crates, and almost all of the cards were Melusine. It's like I might as well have just used Melusine. As much as I wanted to use others, it's just like the choice was so obvious. Even though I didn't want to accept it. That poison dragon, Basmu, was the last one. In any event, we have exterminated all the demonic beasts in this town. But we are not safe yet. The scent of the blood of the fallen will draw more here. This land has become a den for demonic beasts. Their numbers is likely to increase, not decrease. Who are you? I believe I have introduced myself. That invisible mage should know more details about me. Yes, I apologize. Your display of power left me speechless. I'm assuming you are the real Enkidu, correct? Not a servant, but an actual living being? Which means you're a native here, yet you possess such power. No wonder you're called the weapon of the gods. They were not lying when they said you're the world's strongest noble phantasm with a living will. It's even said you're on par with King Gilgamesh. Weapon of the gods? Noble phantasm with a living will. Yes, Enkidu is found in the world's oldest heroic tale, the Epic of Gilgamesh. That brought me back to middle school history class. Gilgamesh was a king that didn't listen to the gods. He was an individual with incredible power that lived in the moment. In order to admonish King Gilgamesh, the gods sculpted a doll from mud. The doll had a soul like humans and could change its shape at will. At times it became a noble phantasm. What's that? 6 planes today? At times it became a noble phantasm capable of piercing enemies. The world's strongest god made human, into which the gods poured all their energy. That's what Enkidu is. That's absolutely right. Mesopotamian civilization used mud to make any number of things. And you can call Enkidu its greatest masterpiece. Soft enough to change forms, yet sharp as the keenest blade, the manifestation of nature itself, able to bind and kill divine beasts. If King Gilgamesh, a mix of human and divine blood, is the wedge of the heavens created by the gods, Enkidu is the chain of the heavens created to return Gilgamesh to the gods. Da Vinci is sulking, saying, I can do something like that too, but I'd say she's just putting up a front. In any event, nothing's more encouraging than to have Enkidu on humanity's side. 6-7. Those planes are spying on Cloudy's god-awful gameplay. Oh, man. Not even the tyrannical King Gilgamesh could destroy the good-hearted hero. It's quite embarrassing to be complimented this much. I am nothing more than a weapon created by the gods. How a weapon is used is up to its handler. If I appear to have a good heart, then it is because the human who used me was good and lawful. You're a weapon, yet you seem to have a heart. Yes, I do have a heart. I don't have feelings though, or I didn't at first. The only thing I possessed was knowledge of being a weapon, what I needed to destroy and when I needed to act. But there was one woman who treated me like any other human. I modeled myself in her form. She is responsible for me gaining a heart on my own. I keep this form in reverence for her gift to me. Do any of you guys know who this is? I need him saying 6 to 7 clipped. I feel like something suspicious might be coming from this, but I can't think of what it might be. Do any of you guys know the woman that he's referring to? Because it's been so long since I read the Epic of Gilgamesh. I don't even remember. A prostitute. Oh, there you go. And yet a saint. Shamat. Shah something. Well, being a prostitute meant something different back then than it does now, but there's no need to get into that. Enkidu, you called CloudyCrow the Master of Chaldea. Does that mean you understand our situation? Yes, a holy grail that disrupts time and the alteration of history by the one who wields it. All this resulted in the Singularities, a plot to destroy the foundation of humanity by the Mage King. The temple matron of Uruk made the situation clear. I came here because of her prophecy. I was told to protect the promised group of outsiders. So this era still hasn't been destroyed, correct? And you're fighting against the King of Mages? Of course, I'm not sure what the other eras were like, but people from the Age of Gods will not submit to world-ending disaster. Interesting you'd say that. Whimsical gods have brought the world near to destruction many times in our era. People here are more resilient than... Wait, that's actually super interesting. Because he says, people from the Age of Gods will not submit to world-ending disaster. And yet, he's, like, serving Tiamat, who ends up causing the world-ending disaster. So, maybe he's putting up a front here. I mean, obviously he's putting up a front here. Now, there's something that I realized, but I'll bring it up after this section's done. I understand, but somehow they can't do anything about little things like lover spats and marital fights. Yes, that is indeed troubling. They band together against the big problems, but struggle with the small ones. But that is how it always is with humanity, though, as you can see with how this town ended up. Anyways, enough with the introductions. The demonic beast will come back if we spend too much time here. I will guide you somewhere safer. We can discuss trivial matters on the way. Thanks, Enkidu. Doesn't he already... Well, he called us Master of Chaldea. Maybe he doesn't know our name. You have your right hand out. Is there something wrong? It's a handshake, Enkidu. Senpai wants to shake hands with you. Oh, so this is... My apologies. I'm still not used to this. Now, formally, it is nice to meet you, CloudyCrow. Is this how you shake hands? Good, now that we've all got to know each other better, let's move. Are you going to take them to Uruk? It's the largest city in the world. The ley lines there should be stable. Da Vinci keeps pestering me to set up the circle. Circle? A summoning circle, correct? Understood, let's hurry. Oh yes, we will take the longer route to get there, so please bear that in mind. We should try to avoid the demonic beast. There's nothing more important than ensuring everyone's safety. Yes, we'll leave it up to you, Enkidu. Thank you for helping us out. No, I'm glad to do it. I'm pleased the master from Chaldea has turned out to be someone like you. I thought, well, it was said that a representative of humanity would come. So I was on alert, thinking someone like Gilgamesh would come. What? Wait, did he just kind of put a hole in his own sort of, I don't know, the front he's putting up here. I feel like there's a little bit of a hole in his in what he's saying here, because correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, there might be quite a bit of scrolling. I could have swore he said that he was told about the situation here by Gilgamesh, the temple matron of Uruk. This is Gilgamesh, right? The temple matron of Uruk. Now, I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure this is him. Bit of a king oof. If this is him, this doesn't really make sense, because he says the temple matron of Uruk, which is Gilgamesh, made the situation clear, and then he explains the situation. But then down here, he's saying, so I was on alert, thinking someone like Gilgamesh would come. Or wait, no. Where is it? I thought, well, it was said that a representative of humanity would come, and now he's saying he was on alert thinking someone like Gilgamesh would come. But how would he have been informed of the situation by Gilgamesh, told that a representative of humanity would come, and him thinking that representative would be Gilgamesh? No, matron is a female role. Okay. Female role of Uruk. Maybe I'm mixing the cities up. I thought Gilgamesh ruled over Uruk. Okay, so matron, so he's talking about Siduri. I get that. Reading comprehension hard. Okay, to be fair, I didn't know matron was like a gender specific thing. But someone like Gilgamesh. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's like a, I don't know. It's like a interpretation mistake I made here then, I guess. Because when he says, so I was on alert thinking someone like a Gilgamesh would come, I see what you're saying, with you saying that someone similar to Gilgamesh would come, but I feel like it could also be interpreted as someone like Gilgamesh, as if like he's bringing up an example of someone. Like if he said thinking someone like Gilgamesh or Ishtar, then, you know, that could be interpreted as him saying someone similar to Gilgamesh and Ishtar, or him bringing up examples of someone like, for example, Gilgamesh or Ishtar. You know, you get what I'm saying? Fair mistake to make. Thank you, that guy. Thank you. Janice over here saying reading comprehension minus 50. I mean, you're not wrong, but I feel like, you know, this situation can be forgiven at least a little bit. So I was on alert thinking someone like Gilgamesh would come, but I'm glad that fear proved unfounded. Welcome to the old forgotten land of the gods, Mesopotamia. I welcome you as a representative of the new age, CloudyCrow. Okay. Since Gilgamesh's role is to guide humanity as well, though, it deviated from the god's intentions. He's saying the female leader of the temple. It's weird Gilgamesh's assistant would tell him that. I could understand if, you know, maybe Gilgamesh was busy or he didn't want to bother with telling them, so he was like, Siduri, pass this message on to him. But, I mean, okay, so the first thing that I noticed about this game that the anime did differently was the scene in the beginning. The scene in the beginning where we saw Enkidu die, I guess, with Gilgamesh and Enkidu. I feel like that is kind of massive for the viewer, because in the anime we knew that Enkidu was dead. So when we saw Enkidu appear again in actual Babylonia, then it's like, wait, what's going on here? But if you're playing the game, you don't have that context of Enkidu being dead. So people playing through were probably thinking this is, you know, actual Enkidu and didn't think anything of it. So I'm curious to seeing how Gilgamesh's encounter with Enkidu is gonna play out in the game. Okay, so we have a lot going on here. Let's see. Sorted by level. Still not here. I'll try refreshing. We forgive you. We know you can't read. Alright, as long as you understand. There we go. Gin-chan is finally here. Let's go. Okay. And I think Ishtar's AoE, so we can put her up here, right? Oh my gosh, that art. Okay. Yep, heavy damage to all enemies. Alright, so we got Ishtar here. Boom. Okay. Now, we'll get a single target just in case. Screw it. We're getting to the point where we might actually need the damage. So I'll just go with this. Is he at 2 yet? He's getting there. He's getting there. Slowly but surely. Ass. Just ass. To be fair, in the format FGO tells, its story could probably ruin the surprise. In the format FGO tells, its story could probably ruin the surprise. Which are you referring to, the anime or the game? Like, are you saying the game could ruin the surprise? Or the anime? What the hell are these things? Mushusu. What am I even looking at? They're like land sharks with poison tails. That's weird. Okay. So let's clean up these dudes. Stella. Okay. Knife heads. Their heads are genuine tables. Oh, wow. Okay. So that guy just barely lived. Shoot. I feel like a part of me is like I should have used this, but at the same time, I don't think it would have made much of a difference. So, increase attack after 1 turn. Okay. Chance to apply Ignore Invincible. Chance to apply Invincible. Increases NP gauge. Dang, Invincible and Ignore Invincible. Then increase attack for all allies 3 turns. Let's use that. Now let's use this. Okay. Now, we should be able to loop, hopefully. I mean, dude, I don't know. No. We should 100% be able to loop. So let's use this. Okay. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay. Just whatever. Rin's servants and RNG skills. Nothing like such an iconic duo. Siegfried, your time has come. So these guys are dragons too? Dang, I just brought 2 archers to a freaking lancer fight. But at least she was able to clean up. There's more? Oh my god, what? Okay, I mean, bro, what the heck? I could have swore when we looked at the classes, they had like 3 different ones. So why do we have 2 waves of just lancers? It's almost like they knew I was gonna bring Ishtar. I guess all I can do is hope that it'll be enough. Shoot, and we lose this attack buff for next turn. I don't think we'll need to use this just yet. No, this is special attack human attribute. So we won't need this. Well, it lasts for 3 turns, so we might as well. But the C stars are only here for 1 turn, so let's hold on that. Gosh, I kind of want to hold on this too, but we can use the Buster effectiveness. You know what? It's fine. Okay. Dang, 50% battery is massive. Shoot, but then we might not need it though. We might not need it though. Let's see, let's see. Oh, what the heck? 3 cooldown. And then one of these skills reduces cooldown, right? Yeah, holy crap. Wait, that's kind of nasty. What the heck? All right. Shoot. Let's just attack with her here. Try to get some C stars. Maybe we could do this. Get some C stars for next turn. Alright, this has to kill. It's only 26k. And she almost did that even without all these buffs. He's realizing the true power of Koyan at last. Dude, most characters I've used, I feel like there aren't a whole lot of characters that have cooldowns that low. The lowest cooldowns I usually see are like 5 turns. Great. He's back. But now at least we have some variety. So, gosh. This is only for herself, right? It is only for yourself. And this is targetable, but it's only like 12%. But she does get more NP gain. Let's try it. Let's try it. And then, I think we might as well use this. Okay. So now I want to NP this guy. And then see how much we get from this. So what happens to a 5-turn cooldown with double Koyan? You know what? you put up a pretty good argument there. You put up a pretty good argument there. Dang. Nice. Just 1 punch. That gave a ton of NP, by the way. That we might not even need. Okay. Was worried for a second. Looks like we on Babylon. Yes, sir. We made it to Babylon. He's learning. That's why we use 2 of them. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Double Koyan. Jesus, I can't imagine. You know what? Let's try it out next round. Woo, in spite of the demonic beast attacks along the way, it looks like you made it safely past the ruins. This is, oh, it looks like you're heading north. Based on our mapping data, isn't Uruk to the southeast? I thought you'd go south down the Euphrates. Don't be so short-sighted, Dr. Romani. We'd enter a different goddess's territory down south. Oh, right. You don't know the current situation in Mesopotamia. Here we go. Let me start with that. To be blunt, humanity in Mesopotamia is on the brink of extinction. Roughly 80% of the population here has been slaughtered. The survivors are huddled in the city of Uruk, facing the ever-looming moment of extinction. Who is causing chaos in this era? Does that person have the Holy Grail? The king? Is it the leader of the demonic beasts? The boss of the demonic beasts we encountered in the ruins. That is indeed a possibility. Many demonic beasts appear in myths, and Mesopotamian myths are no exception. Furthermore, in those Mesopotamian myths, there's a great goddess dubbed the mother of demonic beasts. If one of them has the Holy Grail... No, nobody has hold of the Holy Grail. Something other than the Mage King's followers is destroying this world. Mesopotamia faces destruction by something equal to, if not greater than, the King of Mages. Yes, to be blunt, the gods are the ones destroying humanity. It's not the god you're thinking of. The gods of this era are different. The Three Goddesses Alliance has descended on this era and claimed roughly 60% of the lands of Mesopotamia. Goddesses, you say? Yep. Foes flabbergasted. Like Artemis back in Okeanos. Like those devils of the Shapeless Isle. Devils of the Shapeless Isle. Was that, like Stheno and Tamamo? I'm pretty sure that's what we saw those two, right? In Okeanos. And then Artemis as well. Or am I thinking of something else? Ha ha ha. As the one you have been victimized the most... As the one who has been victimized the most, let me tell you this. Those three are devils indeed, especially the oldest one. Stheno and Uriel. That was in Septum? You're right. Uriel was in Okeanos. Stheno was in Septum. Wait. Was it just Stheno in Septum, or was someone with Stheno? Stheno and Uriel on the Shapeless Isle. Why do I not remember seeing those two together? I don't know. Maybe it's just my terrible memory. I don't remember seeing those two together, though. I thought the Shapeless Isle was that random island that we went to. I guess it was in Septum, where we were going into the cave, and then, yeah, I don't know. They weren't together. Been too long. Yeah. Septum was Stheno and Tamamo Cat. Okay, so those are the two I'm thinking of. And then Uriel also counts as one of the gods. But was that place that we went to the Shapeless Isles? Okeanos was Uriel and Asterios. Okay. Shapeless Isle is also the name of the island the three Gorgon sisters lived. Have we visited that isle before? Was that where we saw Stheno and Tamamo? Because when they say like those devils of the Shapeless Isle, I'm trying to figure out who the devils are that he's referring to. The irony was that in the map was called Shapeless Isle instead. Because, like, okay, the only reason I'm thrown off is because some people in the chat said Uriel and Stheno, which Uriel is a goddess, But I don't think we saw her on the Shapeless Isle. I think we saw her in the Labyrinth, and then we traveled around with her. The Gorgon sisters? So how do we know? Well, I guess we were told about them. This is interesting. Because here we have Gudako saying, like those devils of the Shapeless Isle, which makes it sound like Gudako's referring to a previous event where we encountered, you know, the devils of the Shapeless Isle. Now, technically, we have encountered them, except for Medusa, but they weren't on the Shapeless Isle. That's what's confusing me. They're around together in events a lot. Events are canon. Also, technically, there's been some months in between singularities during events, so there might have been an event or can. Okay. That could be it. That could be what's confusing me. Okay, that makes sense. Because he says those devils of the Shapeless Isle like he's referring to a specific event, so it makes sense if there were some things that happened in between, where maybe we saw the Gorgon sisters together. Because I don't think he, at least in the singularities, I don't think he knows the truth about the Gorgon sisters until later in Babylonia, right? Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe we did hear it earlier. Those three are devils indeed, especially the oldest one. She lacks authority because of her low rank among divine spirits, but if there are any male dictators, she can destroy the world another way. Is that... Wait, so Uriel's the oldest? Really? Or maybe Steno also has some, like, anti-male stuff. So there are divine spirit servants in Chaldea, too. That is slightly unexpected. They are from the Shapeless Isle, just like Edison is from America. It's more of a lore thing. Okay. I thought such powerful summons were impossible outside of the Age of Gods. No, all the goddesses we've encountered so far have been diminished somewhat in order to be contained in servant form. Their spirit origins have been on par with heroic spirits, so I don't think any have the authority of a god. Good, that is more understandable. This must be what you call a fragment of the spirit. True. Okay, I do remember that Medusa's the youngest. I just don't remember hearing who the oldest was. However, the goddesses that have appeared here in Mesopotamia are different. It is true they are divine spirits summoned by someone, but their spirit origin is on the level of true gods. The monsters we fought earlier were subordinates. No, it's better to say children of one of the goddesses. The three goddesses alliance is, as the name suggests, three female deities working together. Steno is the oldest. Okay. Gods can't be summoned in Chaldea. Laughs in many gods. We know almost nothing about them individually or as a group. Their objective, though, is crystal clear. And that is... destroy humanity. Or Uruk. The annihilation of the human race. Complete extinction, no survivors. Eradicate humanity, here to cause everything rising from the era to die out. That seems to be their objective. Impossible. They're not just seeking to cause chaos in this era, but to annihilate mankind itself? That's no different from the King of Mages. If they're goddesses, aren't they on humanity's side? There's never been a time when gods allied with humans. Humans are nothing more than worker drones to the gods. It is said the gods of Mesopotamia created humans to be those who perform their jobs in their stead. Dang, that's messed up. Whatever the truth is, for gods, humans are objects to keep, not objects to love. Gods who love humans merely suffer from a logical error due to being multifunctional. Take the great goddess Inanna, known as Ishtar and Akkadian, for example. That goddess has a confusing nature unfit for a deity. Okay. She loves abundant harvests, man, war, and being at the top. She claims to love humans but favors war where humans kill each other. Isn't that contradictory? It's a double standard. Right, that's why it's helpful to think of it as kind of a logical error. Lack of uniformity from having too many elements and functions. Put simply, she's just insane. Interesting interpretation. Contradictions are created from having too many functions. In polytheism, the roles of the gods are subdivided into small parts. In other words, they are all specialists, so nothing is wasted. That's why so few gods have this error that makes them love humans. Is that what you're saying? I was gonna make a joke and say tell that to Zeus, but does Zeus truly like love humans, or is it more so just lust? I feel like it's more so lust than him actually, like, I don't know if I can recall any stories of Zeus actually like falling in love like head over heels with humans. I think it's more so just like, I want that, so I'm gonna take that. And, you know, not actually like him loving or caring about that person. Now, granted, you know, even his relationship with Hera is a little, a lot questionable. So I don't even know if he can like love to that degree. But I don't know. He F's anything. Zeus does love humanity. Is it like as a... Is it like the same way as like I love playing video games? Like I'm not in love with video games. I don't like, you know, constantly worry about the well-being of my video games. I just love them for the entertainment they provide. Is it the same for Zeus? He loves humans for the entertainment that they provide, and not because he actually cares about the humans as individuals? I don't know. We're getting too deep into this. Yes, usually the demiurge who possesses many functions and roles is the one that loves humans. The more roles a god has, the more they make logical mistakes, just like humans. Well, this could also apply to Zeus. Anyways, it's useless to preach about gods here. The three goddesses that appeared here each used their own methods to destroy Mesopotamia. The greatest force of the three drifted over from Greece, the goddess of demonic beasts. Drifted over from Greece. Yeah, you should see it soon. Oh, they're talking about Medusa. I'm dumb. Yeah, you should see it soon. I think it's simpler if you see for yourself rather than trying to explain. In my head, I was thinking like, oh, Tiamat's from Greece, but no, I think he was referring to Medusa because she's the one that created the beasts by like turning humans into them. From this plateau, you have a clear view of the situation at the northern wall. That is the first threat. The evil offspring of the goddess of demon beasts who crushed the very center of this world. Whoa! Okay, this is pretty cool. It's not just an empty background. We actually see the swarm of beasts. Oh, does that mean we're about to meet you-know-who? The first line of defense? That's a castle wall. Right, when demonic beasts filled the northern area, it was made with materials salvaged by dismantling Babylon. Nowadays, it's called the Absolute Demonic Front? Is that what it is? The largest and final fort that protects human hope and the four corners of the earth. Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia. There you go. He said the thing. Amazing. Not as impressive as the Holy City's outer wall, but it's a tough wall that stretches out over the horizon. Something is moving outside the wall. Are those demonic beasts from earlier? No, it's not possible. I see thousands of them. No, that's not all. To the north, I'm getting magical energy readings, orders of magnitude greater. Unbelievable. My goodness, there's no way humanity can possibly survive something like this. The demonic beasts earlier had power equal to a small autonomous tank. Now there are thousands of them. You can't possibly hold that off with a single wall. Doctor, I can hardly believe what I'm seeing either, but that's exactly what they're doing. There appears to be soldiers outside the wall, and they seem to be holding against the rushing demonic beasts. Wait, Holy crap, how did it take me this long to realize this? I went through the entirety of the Babylonia anime, and I'm just now realizing the parallel between Leonidas defending the demonic front and Leonidas in the lore. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but Leonidas, wasn't he known for winning this war where he was severely outnumbered because the army he was up against had to, like, they were kind of funneled into this, like, I don't know, they were kind of funneled into one area. So Leonidas and his army, they were able to, like, hold the front a lot easier because he wasn't facing the entirety of the army at once. They were, like, kind of being funneled, so they just had to, you know, outlast them. Yeah, the 300, exactly. Bottleneck, exactly. Or yeah, you're right, he stalled long enough. Yeah, they didn't have much room to maneuver. Okay, and I see the parallel to this because the beast can only make it, well, I mean, the easiest way for the beast to infiltrate would be through the front gate, through that bottleneck in the front gate, but they can't get through it because Leonidas and his men are defending it. I didn't realize that until now. I don't know if that was intentional with the writing, but I'd imagine it was. There appears to be soldiers outside the wall, and they seem to be holding against the rushing demonic beast. Is that possible? Just how powerful are these Sumerians? Do not be surprised by that. They have been holding that wall for 6 months already. 6 months? No human could do that. Yes, but it's amazing. They must be extremely proficient soldiers. It is exactly as Mash has surmised. The fortress city that fights demonic beasts day and night, an endless onslaught of demonic beasts driven back by its soldiers. But the humans suffer fewer casualties, precise army utilization, seamless shift changes, training new soldiers even during combat, putting them on the front lines and having the wounded rest and concentrate on healing. That is the ultimate form of point defense. At that rate, they should be able to hold the front lines for another month. Yes, they're clearly losing, but in the grand scheme of things, somehow winning. I wonder what kind of person is in command of that fortress. Probably someone very muscular. Yes, truly, they shed needless blood as well. There is no need to annihilate everything. They will die off on their own, so this is useless. Leonidas is very cool, I agree. Benkei has a similar story too. Enkidu. Like the actual Benkei? Or the FGO Benkei? Well, his name isn't actually Benkei, but you know what I mean. My apologies, that was a bit much. Even demonic beasts are living beings. I was too emotional. If you are interested, you can join the front line anytime. I hear the recruitment test for Uruk is very lax nowadays. Yeah, it's definitely a situation we like to help out with, but CloudyCrow alone won't change much. For now, let's hurry to Uruk. The fact that military operations are in full force means that their commander, their king, stands strong. Foes smelling the BS. If the threat upon Uruk isn't a king gone mad with the Grail, but this 3-goddess alliance, negotiations will be simple. Request an audience with the king, explain our objective, find the Holy Grail within this era, and recover it. We'll think about dealing with that northern wall afterwards. Got that, CloudyCrow? Understood, Doctor. Yes, sir. Are you done chatting? Then let's hurry on ahead. As we were assaulted by demonic beasts earlier, this area is likely still dangerous. For now, let's get under cover of the forest. In myth, he held off an entire army while Ushi escaped by defending a bridge that was bottlenecking them. Oh, you're talking about Benkei. Okay. He held off an entire army while Ushi escaped by defending a bridge. Oh, he was defending the bridge so that Ushi could escape. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, you're right. It is a similar situation. Okay. Black Cedar Forest. Not gonna lie, in the anime, I don't remember it taking this long to get to Uruk. I feel like we got there, like, very quickly. Another new guest servant. Who the heck do we meet in the forest this early? It's not Jaguar Man, is it? No, because they're a Lancer. Oh, maybe this... I mean, this could be a Lancer. It's a guest servant, so... I don't know. Let's see. I'm just going to play. Instead of using different units, I'm just going to play, get through the story. We'll keep them as backup, just in case. Because I don't know if they're AoE or single target. And then we'll get an AoE here. Who has it? They do? Okay. He's weakened here. Almost forgot about that. Shoot. How would it work if I used Arash with Gong? Like, if I use turn 1, Arash's NP, and then queue up Gong's NP, will it just cancel out since there's no one in the first spot? Or would he just delete whoever's in the second spot? Dang. The actual Benkei, my man defended Minamoto no Yoshitsune, adult Ushiwakamaru, for him to commit seppuku. Benkei held off an entire army and died standing, punctured full of arrows and weapons. Dang. What? Medu Lancer? There's only Anna? Oh, true. But, what's it called? Wait. Hold on. What? Medusa Lancer. He used the second servant spot. Okay. It will kill the second spot. So wait, what are you guys talking about? Medusa Lancer? What Medusa Lancer? There's only Anna. Oh, you know what? Okay, you guys are right. So, you guys are saying this is Medusa Lancer, basically. You guys are saying that that's her. Which does make sense. In my head, I don't know why, but in my head, I thought I remembered us meeting her in the city. But I guess you're right. No, you're right. We met her in the forest, and then we brought her into the city of Uruk. Okay. Okay, so now it's my memories being rejogged. Chen Gong cannot use himself as a sacrifice if you use Arash. That would be funny, though. What if you had 2 units? Are there 2 units that could just self-destruct like Arash? You use both of them, and then you have Chen Gong here. What does he do? Oh, snap! What if I used a support Arash? That would... Wait, now my brain's kind of racing. What if I used a support Arash, my Arash, and then NP with Gong? Would it just not work? Because you guys said he can't sacrifice himself. It fails. Dang. Okay, so you can't cheese it. You can't cheese it. I see. Alright, anyways. Who the heck am I going to use instead of him? I haven't used this guy in a while. I feel like he could work. But do I have any other... Like... They're Lancers, so... But, man, I don't really have AoE Sabers like that. I guess I could use him. But I like the fact that, Arash deletes himself. So that you can swap in another unit. Okay. I think we'll roll with this. Maybe I'll swap her out for Oberon. Okay. A saber, maybe, just maybe. But the thing is, I don't have sabers, man. I mean, I have single target sabers, but I have no AoE sabers to clear up the first few waves. Except for her. But, you know what? I'll use her. I feel like her damage is a bit underwhelming, but I'll use her. Let's see what we can do. I feel like she's another character that's in need of a... Well, I guess she has rank ups. I don't know. We'll try her. Maybe it's just been too long and I don't remember how good she actually is, but I don't know. I feel like I'm making a mistake here. Jason, Fergus, and Lakshmi Bai. Jason is leveled up, but I feel like he's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Lakshmi Bai isn't leveled. Fergus isn't leveled. But I guess I could. Better than nothing, true. Let's see. What gives? A unit is a unit. It might take longer, but they would do their job. I mean, you're not wrong, but obviously I'd prefer to use units that could clear the entire waves in one go instead of having to use multiple NPs. Ginchan! Thank you so much for subscribing. Lilia's bad. Yeah. Well, you make do with what you have when your roster isn't as large. Yeah. True. That's why I was gonna use Moriarty. Because I feel like even though he doesn't have the super effective damage, I feel like it might have done more than Lily, but let's see. Let's give her a shot. We're almost at the safe zone. We should make it by sunset. So, this is the Cedar Forest. Legends say it was protected by the demonic beast Humbaba. Though, I thought it was believed to be located east of Uruk, in the Zagros Mountains, beyond the Tigris. Oh, there are two versions of the story. The Sumerian and Akkadian versions differ. The older records put the Cedar Forest to the west. So it makes sense that we would find it here, but... Yes, we're walking further away. Is something wrong? What's the matter? What should we do, Senpai? Shall we point out that we are going further away from Uruk? I feel like we should, but that's not an option, so guess we'll have to wait and see. Or are you worried about the direction we're going? There is a wharf at the river up ahead. There is a boat docked there. Once we get to the wharf, all we have to do is take it downstream. I'm sure you were tired, but hang in there. Once we get through the forest, it will all be over. Senpai, that's... Oh my, what wonderful news. I didn't know there was a wharf up ahead. Ah, here they are. Holy. It's coming back to me now. It's coming back to me now. Hey, sorry to scare you. I'm not an enemy, so hear me out. I forgot we meet Merlin this early too. We're stranded. As you can see, we didn't know our way through the trails and got lost. I figured we were going to end up monster food, but luck must be on our side. See, Anna? Don't you think you were right to follow me? We weren't lucky enough to reach our destination this time, but we met locals who know the way. Good things come to those who wait. One step forward, two steps back. I didn't expect to see humans in the territory of the goddess of demonic beasts. Senpai, these people who came out of the forest, I've seen them somewhere before. Wait, could this guy be? Nani? Are you lost? That is unfortunate. We're headed to Uruk. Will you come with us? Of course, we'd follow you even if you refused to let us. We've been walking 3 days straight, and my legs are so stiff. But, tagging along with someone when we don't know their names is unsettling. You there, can you tell us your name? Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you mine, nor can the girl. Well then, what the heck is that? So you're unsettled, traveling with people whose names you don't know, but you expect us to be comfortable traveling with people whose names we don't know. Also, I'm afraid I can't tell you mine, nor can the girl. Oh! I mean, I was gonna say it's kind of weird that he says nor can the girl because we just heard him call her Anna earlier. But we know, us viewers that have already seen this, we know that her name isn't actually Anna. So is that what he's referring to? When he says that she can't say her name? I'm CloudyCrow. I see, that's a unique name. Sure don't hear it around here. And the lady then? My name is Mash Kirillite. This is Enkidu. Enkidu? Did you say that's Enkidu? That's a problem. A big problem. Why? Is there something wrong with me? No, it's just that if you're Enkidu, I'd have to start questioning my own memory. Okay, we're getting into it. King Gilgamesh is commanding the front line in Uruk. He's just returned from his quest for the Herb of Immortality. Which means... What? Hold up, that doesn't make any sense. If we're in the era where Gilgamesh has already returned from his search for immortality, something's very wrong. He didn't set out on that quest until after the death of his friend Enkidu. And that means, if he's already returned, Enkidu should be long dead. I feel like right now would be the classic moment where, like, if we were in a classroom, everybody's heads would turn and immediately look at Enkidu, and he'd just be speechless. I'm interested in seeing how he responds. He might exist as a servant, but he can't be alive. Enkidu, what's going on here? Mash, get away from him! Oh, snap! Oh, snap! He's like, so you figured me out. Ha ha ha. Yes, I figured this little farce of mine wasn't going to last long. Hello, CloudyCrow. Hello, incompetent fools of Chaldea. That was so close, though. Just a little more and I would have seen something so very fun. You're supposed to be the last hope of old humanity, right? All humans are failures, but truly you are the most pathetic of them all. If I had managed to offer the goddesses up ahead something as rare as you, I would have been able to see a living hell. So, you led us into a trap. Are you really Enkidu? Of course, I talk like Enkidu, I have Enkidu's powers, I am Enkidu itself. Why would you think that Enkidu would be on your side anyways? I am a weapon created by the gods, of course I'd side with the goddesses. Mash, enough talk. Enkidu's magical energy already rivals a demon god pillars. I don't know how it happened, but the thing you're looking at is aligned with Solomon, the enemy of humanity. Now that they lured you here, they'll never let CloudyCrow return home alive. You have to fight Enkidu, it's the only way to survive. How rude. Up until a moment ago, we were so friendly to each other. I love this face. I don't know what it is about this expression, but I love it. Ah, well, sad to say he's right. You were doomed the moment you stepped into this forest. It's a shame I can't take you alive, but I can at least present your head to Mother. Alright, it's time for your journey to come to an end, Chaldea. Enkidu is taking a combat stance. But we know how powerful he is. There's no way that we can... That's right, you have a snowball's chance in hell of winning. Do you know why I fought alongside you? So I could show you just how much weaker you are. Ha ha ha, humans are so pathetic. So die, old humans, to the sound of my laughter. Fall into the waste dump as you envy this perfect weapon. I have no idea what this fake Enkidu is going on about, but I understand the situation. CloudyCrow and Lady Mash are at a disadvantage. Anna, help them. Fine, this wasn't part of the deal, but I will protect them. Okay, Anna. Let's go. Yo, Cedric, I'm glad you're enjoying the streams, man. And usually, you know, when there's like, you know, lore being dumped and just like a lot of information being thrown at us, you know, I'm a little more chill. But when we get to these like hype, exciting moments of the story, you know, I just naturally get excited, man. Okay, so NP gain for all allies, that's pretty cool. Oh, and there's only 2 waves. Wait, that's actually great. 1 turn, large amount of C stars, increase NP gauge. Dang, are you okay? I mean, these normal cards are pretty questionable, but I think we got this. Okay, we should be able to wipe them out now, easy peasy. Let's get some NP while we're at it, I guess. And then wipe them out. Enkidu is someone who, for the most part, only has kind expressions, unless Ishtar is around him. So him having an incredibly smug face is quite the whiplash. Dude. I'm sure people playing through this for the first time are like losing their shit right now. An imposter, Enkidu. He used the looping skill on Melu for once. Okay. Dang, 670. So that's how we're playing, huh? Looks like we shouldn't have brought her. This isn't the worst thing in the world. Because we could use... Oh, how much does this even give? 12? Dang, and none of them went to her. Holy crap. How? Wait. Was it just random chance or was it star weight? Because I don't think we have any C-Star Gather. Yeah, we don't have any C-Star Gather up. Maybe she just got unlucky here. Or lower star weight, because holy crap. Gain a large amount of C-Stars and none of them went to her. She has 10 and 10. I mean, I guess we'll use this. And then we could loop here. Let's see. We have Oberon. Oh, snap. I feel like we might as well. Shoot! Shoot, shoot, shoot! Okay, hold on, hold on. So let's use this. And then... Oh, the stars changed because I swapped characters, right? Or is it because of this? Nope. It was because we swapped characters. Interesting. Okay. So now I want to use this. This. We should be able to loop again after this easy. Different classes have different star weights. Ruler has high star weight. Okay. And sabers have average. Okay. Dang. Holy crap. It's nothing but Loop City today. So I might as well use this while we have the buffs up. And then you know what? Should I? Crap. How'd she get defense up? Or damage cut? Is that from one of these skills? HP recovery. Does she give damage cut? I don't... How the heck is she getting this damage cut? I'm confused. There you go. Okay. This is what gave it to her. Oberon is very tricky. Very, very tricky. I think a part of me really wants to give it to her because she's got 2 busters coming up that may potentially be crits. But it's still, I don't think, will be enough to kill him. It could get him close, though. But I also kind of want to use this on her so that she can die and I can bring in the next person. But I don't even remember. Oh, it's Medusa who's next. And then he puts them to sleep and removes attack buffs. We're in a very weird situation right now. I guess I will do this. Oh, man. I don't even know. I don't want to lose Melu. Gosh. Screw it. Screw it. I'm gonna do it. So. Oh, well, crap. Now I'm thinking I shouldn't have done it. Because we can just go for this full combo here. Ah, whatever. Whatever. We brought an AoE to a single target fight anyways. So, she probably wasn't going to do much damage to begin with. I never noticed that stray crab that gets launched into the air. Okay, is that halfway? Oh my god. Oh wow, that did quite a bit. Wait a second. Oh, it was yellow because he crit. That was actually a huge difference in damage. I'm kind of starting to see what you guys mean about crits being, you know, a little dangerous, because his normal attack did like, what, 500? And then that crit did half of her HP, which was like 5k. Well, I don't want to stun him because I need her to die. And I don't want to use this yet either because it's going to disappear next turn, so let's just, I guess, do this. We're losing all of our buffs. Okay. Okay. Are you... Bro, this game! Why are they trolling me like this, bro? And then they're also trolling me with the NP. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What is this game? She lives with 21 HP. So she can't die, and then I can bring in Melusine. Or not Melusine, I can bring in Medusa. And then Medusa's at exactly 48%. So this isn't going to get me her NP this turn. Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. I mean, screw it. Get him, Oberon. Okay. No. I mean... that was definitely damage. There we go. Medusa's here. Hopefully to save the day. What you got? Chance to inflict charm to one enemy opposite gender. See it? But I don't know if that's going to work on Enkidu. Nope. Didn't work. Now, it was a chance, so maybe the chance just failed, but, yeah, I don't know. Let's stun him. Oh. Wait, so... remove attack buffs and inflict sleep, but they're invincible. So technically we could stall for another turn, even after this one. I just would have to use this last, because I can't do any damage. And again, is this for just her? Okay. We'll save that then. Our cards are very weird. Maybe we'll do like... shoot. No, I think it'd be better if we just did this. Okay, we're really grasping at straws here. They're already stunned? Yeah, I mean like this turn I could use it and stun them for an additional turn. Okay, she's gonna get her skills back next turn. Crap. I don't remember if he's AoE or single target. My guess? Oh, I think he's single target, isn't he? Oh, crap. Who's he gonna focus? If I can keep her alive for one more turn, I think we've got this. Or no, because we're using all of our busters here. I mean, she'll still have her NP. We could have full combo here, but it's gonna be an unbuffed full combo. And this gives C stars. Shoot. I'm actually not sure what to do here. I think we go Oberon. No, we go attack into Oberon. I think that's what we do. Crap. Let's see. He's single target. That, wow. I've never actually really used his NP. That's actually super useful. It's like a free stun. Okay, so we can use this. And then this. And I guess we just have to hope she lives. We just have to hope she can live. But knowing my luck, he's probably gonna focus her. I wonder if he'll fumble the Oberon MP. Imagine I used his NP first. That would have been a disaster. No one uses NP unless it's for stun or desperation. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, that's bad. Because now there's only 2 people left to eat the NP. Oh. Oh. What? What happened? I'm confused. How? What? I've never had this happen before. Stall battle? Wait, so I just needed to survive 8 turns? Brother, what? Scripted battle. Surprise. Scripted to lose? What the heck just happened? But he can die though, right? You can defeat him. So it's like either defeat him or survive 8 turns. His NP was using an extra attack instead of his actual NP. Oh, well, that's a lot. I mean, I would say it's a lot less scary, but he did just kind of delete Medusa back there. Just survive until the NP. Oh, so if I didn't stun him, the game would have ended earlier? Oh my god, bro. Only in a cloudy stream. Only in a cloudy stream would he extend a scripted 4-turn battle. Or whatever it was. I think it would have been 6 turns if we didn't stall the 2 additional turns. That is insane. Okay, so no more of her. We didn't even really do anything with her. And now that we're fighting riders, I guess we can bring Arash back. Okay. Swap this for this. Okay. We're chilling. I wonder if it's going to be Merlin this time. You could beat him if you hit him hard enough. That's something specially Shadow Servants use as their NP. Oh, extra attacks? You'll see a lot. You'll see these a lot later. Battle ends after the opponent uses NP. Just survive until the NP. No one could know that when going in blind. True. True, that is a good point. Pathetic. You seem like a servant, but you're no great hero. You're a second rate at best. Did you really think such paltry mystics would stand a chance against my attacks? There's no need for me to defeat you. The conditions for victory in this battle are different. Yeah, we only need to stall for 8 turns. Having a human-like intelligence can sometimes backfire on you. You should take this opportunity to learn that. What? Oh. Merlin shenanigans? This is, I see, I've been caught in an illusory dream halfway through. I remember this. Which means that the mage working for Uruk, I finally got to meet him, even if it was dumb luck. How irritating. I hate to admit this, but he's just like the legend says, good at running away. Capturing him would be extremely difficult. Killing him even harder. Which means there's only one way to break that spell of his. I guess I'll have to give up for now. I can't leave her alone for a whole day. She's such a child, considering how big she is. If I turn my back for a minute, she goes on a rampage. We've been so careful and methodical in our planning and wiping out humanity. If she gets out of hand, it could be over in a day. That's not good at all, seriously. I mean, if we just killed them, we'd be no different than humanity. He's just over here yapping to himself. There's nothing wrong with killing. But you need a reason. And a theme. That's our duty as the new humans. Okay. Foe. We were fighting against a fake Enkidu, huh? Enkidu vanished. Ha ha ha. Wow, that worked out great. I figured they would be able to resist mental attacks yet. I felt a little remorse because it was like triggering an innocent child, but oh well. We needed to survive, nothing wrong with a bit of ungentlemanly conduct. After all, we were fighting the mediator of the 3 goddess alliance, the traitor to all Uruks, Enkidu. That young man, or was it young woman? Well, it doesn't matter. You've killed countless soldiers. After all, as the leader of the demonic beast, they are working directly for the Mage King. Enkidu's working for the King of Mages? Yes, they said as much while laying waste to many fortress cities, and while many Uruks seem to want to believe it isn't the real thing. Unfortunately, that combat capability could belong to none but Enkidu. You should be careful. They may look beautiful, but they're actually a weapon forged to kill humans. Foe kill. The Enkidu we met has reverted to their cool nature, the way they were before they met King Gilgamesh. Anyways, all that aside, let me formally say hello. I've saved you when you were in danger. Please shower me, your savior, with your humble words of gratitude. Oh right, thank you, person we've never met before. Wait, never met? Senpai, have we met this person before? Oh, is this the scene? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Foe's climbing a tree. Okay, let me see. Is this the right one? Is it this one? Oh, man. I think it's that one. I think it's that one. It's either that or this. One of those two. I know one is him attacking Merlin and the other one's him attacking Ishtar. So I'm glad we have both for this singularity. Or going into this singularity. His claws are out and he's twisting his body. Murder Wait! Murder Merlin. Holy crap. He actually said it. Foe spun and slammed into him at full speed. Now I remember him saying Merlin in the anime. But I don't remember him saying murder. Dauphin? What are you doing, you feral beast? Have you forgotten the years I took care of you? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I never should have taken you in, you wicked beast. Cath Palug? Take that, you catastrophe. How many busty women have you deceived with your cuteness? You get all the ladies' attention just because you're fluffy. I feel like an idiot for having to work so hard. Don't you feel bad for making me pull out all the stops? Yeah, Mash is just speechless. Is he scratching at Foe? Merlin, please limit your lunacy to when you're alone at night. I led the enemy away as you ordered. It doesn't appear that they will pursue us, but I recommend we move to our destination as soon as possible. Oh, glad to hear it. Good work, Anna. That's a big help. This battle was not part of our contract. Do not thank me. Think over your actions. Ha ha ha, that's harsh, but you know how they say, something something helping others. Yeah, it's good, I think. Now that Anna's back, we should introduce ourselves. I am Merlin. I'm actually a servant. This is Anna. She's a servant too. Here we go. Cue Romani fanboying. You can call me the amazing Merlin the Great. What about you, Anna? What do you want them to call you? It doesn't matter. Anna is fine. Thank you so much for saving us back there, Miss Anna. No, miss. Just call me Anna. And I don't like humans. Please keep your distance if possible. Dang. Oh my gosh. Don't worry about Anna. She just really doesn't like humans. There's nothing more to it than that. More importantly... Hold it! This is all so incredibly shocking that I've been sitting frozen in front of my screen. But now that I've thawed out, let me just say, hold it! Merlin? Did you just say Merlin? The great mage of the Isle of Britain, born of a human and an incubus? One of the world's greatest kingmakers and the world's biggest scoundrel. The Merlin is right there with you. And as a servant, Merlin the grand mage who shouldn't be able to die until the end of the world? Fwahaha, I knew I could count on you for a grand introduction, Romani Archiman. Indeed, I'm none other than the Merlin, Grand Caster, the greatest, most powerful, most handsome mage of all time. Well, actually, I only have the right to be given the grand title. My spirit origin is but a normal caster. That's impossible. There's no way Merlin could be a heroic spirit. I mean, you clearly look like him, but you're lying, you phony. Show us your true form. Wait, hold on. Did I read this wrong? I only have the rights to be given the grand title. But my spirit origin is but a normal caster. What does that mean? So he's not a grand caster, but he's a caster with the grand title? Does he mean that literally as like a literal title, or is it like actually, like, how do I explain it? Is it a self-given title? Is it a title that he's known for from his lore? Or is it like a fate-related title? Is what I'm trying to ask. We got Foe. Grand servants have a boost. He means he's a candidate, but he isn't a grand yet. Okay, okay. What's gotten into the doctor? He qualifies for Grand Caster, but he isn't one at the moment. Okay, okay. It's probably because of discrepancies in the legends about Merlin. Merlin is the fabled mage from the Isle of Britain who primarily appears in Arthurian legend. It was his help that guided King Arthur, Altria Pendragon, to the throne. Whew. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to do this again. I've only done this one other time, but I may have to end the stream right here. I was hoping that we'd be able to squeeze in one more section, but I didn't think it'd be this long, and we're probably near the end, but I'm actually like at my deadline. I have to leave like right now, so I will be ending the stream here, but we'll continue from where we left off. I'll take a screenshot of this so that we can just jump right back to it, but thank you all so much for watching this far into the live stream. Again, apologies for ending it kind of abruptly, but yeah, cliffhanger. Yep, sorry guys, but hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Let's get the music going. Let me mute this, unmute this. All right, thanks. See you guys. See you guys on Friday. Give us a umu before we go. All right. Catch you guys later.